Hello, welcome back. Thank you for coming to listen to me ramble. I'm just kidding. I do like to talk, but I like to talk about all things fall and spooky. So, we're getting closer to spooky season. I always say like after July 5th is when I'm drinking out of my Halloween cup. But right now I am drinking out of my Salem cup. I am one to drink coffee at night and still fall asleep. I don't know. I'm one of the weird ones, but I'm also super obsessed with coffee. Anyways, before I start talking about random stuff, so we went on a little shopping trip. We went to At Home, we went to Home Goods, we went to Burlington, Michael's, and we went to Bath and Body Works. My son is a trooper. He will literally go shopping with me and not complain, which I love because I'm like getting you ready for your future wife. Anyways, so I try to be cutesy. So I have a Bath and Body Works candle, Vampire's Blood Burning. I bought that last year. That's my favorite scent because the other scents, like I said, sometimes give me a headache, so I have to pick and choose what kind of scents are good. And then I have my Crystal Labubu from last year. I went to Salem and we went to Ascend. Shout out. Love them. I still buy stuff online from them. And it was on Derby Street. Amazing. I had the best time. And then my son said, well, if you're going to do a video, you'll need to show what you bought me. But I'll tell you where we got that from. So that is actually his. So I'm going to start with Michael's. I only got 2 things from there just because they didn't have a whole lot of stuff out. I know they have like an astronomy tarot card line that I really like, and it's going to be amazing. But yeah, they didn't have all the stuff out. I think they only have like the tarot card pillows, but they had some spooky town stuff out. So he picked out this. It's the train that's sitting back there. And he also bought some pumpkins to put around it. He has this area in his room where he puts like, we have like the Nightmare Before Christmas scenes. He puts that up there for Christmas. We have like the Harry Potter village, which was mine, but it looks better in his room. And then I got another candle. If you guys know me, I am a sucker for anything candle coffee, Halloween, spooky season, fall, love it all. So I got the pumpkin bread from the Michael's line, the Ashland. Literally smells so good, and I cannot wait to burn that. But it's amazing smell. So after we went to Michael's, went to Burlington, didn't find anything there. There was like a couple things I think I showed you. There was like pillows that were pink, and then they had candles there like shaped like pumpkins, and they were pink and purple, so it was kind of like fairy themed, but the scent was just super strong, and it was just very like sugary scent, and I was like, oh, maybe I'll just buy the candle and not burn it. But yeah, that's all that really we saw there. But then we went to, after that we went to At Home. And of course they already have full on Halloween items. If you haven't been and you are a big like Halloween fanatic like I am, don't go. Just kidding. Go, but I mean, contain yourself, because I was like, I walked in and I was very overwhelmed with all the stuff. So like I said, I go through it. Whatever I don't like, all my old Halloween stuff, whatever I don't like, I donate it to my friends and family, ask them if I want it. If not, I just go and donate it online. But the first thing I saw when I walked in was this picture. One thing about me is I love the history of like the Victorian history era. Okay, I gotta learn how to talk. But I want to go to Romania. That is on my bucket list. I just found out my husband, when he was on his trip this past month, went to Romania, and he said that it's literally the place that I want to go. And I'm like, oh, awesome. Just the architecture. I would love to keep this up all year round, but I highly doubt it will go with our all year decor. But cemetery, love the bats. Like, come on. This was $17, so not bad. They had like a Dracula themed section. I'm really into Dracula. Love the movie, love the book. Then they had like a witch, the Wicked like theme, which I love that movie too. My goodness. So like I said, I was very overwhelmed with all the things. And so I'm like, oh, I want to put it in the cart, but I don't know. I'm like, I gotta calm down. Also got this. I had my son kind of pick it out and he was like, this kind of looks like you, something you do. I like to read a lot. So minus the cat, but the cat needed to be there. So this was $10. They had bigger ones. Probably gonna go back and kind of pick and choose which ones I want, but I want to go back and get some more. Then we went down, like on the end cap, they had like these. I know if you've been at home, you see like all of these different kinds of scents. They had this one, they had pumpkin, and then they also had like a bat one. And so my son loved this because of the top hat that he has on. And Mr. Bones, that's what he was like, this is funny, we need to get it. This was $7 for 3. And these are the like the scent things that you can put like in your room, your car, trash can, closet, bathroom. Then they had like a whole line of a whole aisle of, why do I say line? A whole aisle of pillows and blankets, which love me a pillow, love me a blanket. I have a blanket in like every corner in my house. Just when family or friends come over, we like to keep it super cold, and I like to have, like, everybody should have a blanket at their friend's house. So got this. They had 3 other designs, but I love that it had the bat, the ghost, and the candy corn. This was only $13. The ones that were thicker, I think, were $29. So they had this one, they had a bat one by itself, a cat, and then a skeleton, which was like, all of it was, you know, something that I wanted to put in my cart. And then I did buy the viral cups there, the Anthropologie dupes. I do love Anthropologie. I just can't get myself to pay $15 for a cup because I'm like, what if it breaks? But I do want to get the coffee to go coffee cup that's green and has the witch hat. Every time I went online to purchase it, it was sold out, or then I went to like Anthropologie and it was sold out again. And I was like, no, I really want it. So I got the Anthropologie dupes there, and these were just $10. And that one's a ghost. Then this one, candy corn. And then, look at, it's freaking bats. I love Halloween. The bat one. And I think there was other ones there. I think they had one like this design with the bat. It was just kind of like a mix and match, but I really wanted a clear one so you could see like the things that are on the cups. And then I got this one. And so this one is kind of like the Anthropologie one that I wanted, but it was green and it had a witch hat. So this one's cute too. I'm probably going to start using this one after, like, I love taking coffee to work. So I'll use that one. And then we did go to Bath and Body Works. That wasn't on the agenda, but I wanted to see if they had any of their Halloween line out. And my Bath and Body Works didn't, which stinks, but that's okay. So there are some scents that I love from the Halloween line. I think Girlfriend and definitely Vampire Bloods are my top ones. I know that they're trying to come out with other scents. I know for sure that their theme this year is more like carnival themed, especially if you've been looking on social media, but which is really cool. I mean, I'm like, man, they come up with some cool stuff. So I went and got 2 candles. I had my son kind of smell it. We were smelling like all the different candles there, and we were like, why do they all smell the same? I don't know. So we got this one. This one's actually like a sweet smell. This is spring apple. It's not fall, but the apple scent it smelled good. And then when they came out with like a book lovers line, one of my favorite scents for that line was Book Loft. And I had a plug-in, so I was like, for sure, I just have to buy the candle. Oh, that smells amazing. But yeah, those are not too strong of a scent. Like once it's strong, then I'm like, get rid of it. But yeah, so that is all that I got. I'm hoping to go to Cracker Barrel soon. And then I want to kind of go back to Home Goods because they didn't actually have anything, which I was surprised at, like TJ Maxx and stuff. So yeah, I'm excited to see what things are going to come out after July 4th. I hope that you all have a wonderful and safe July 4th, and thanks for coming to listen to me ramble again. Bye.